Live, local, late breaking. This is NewsWatch 12 at 6.
That spring weather was nice while it lasted. Yesterday we saw a record-breaking warmth, but we are bracing for big changes thanks to this strong system moving in for us. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Haley Gravitt. Our Storm Tracker weather team has been tracking the impacts that the storm could bring, including strong winds and thunderstorms. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman to see what we can anticipate with this storm tonight, Matt.
Well, Haley, we've definitely seen some of those gustier conditions at least. Here's a live look across our NewsWatch 12 weather cam network, but we haven't really seen any thunderstorm development. There's been some showers that have tried to get going, but not becoming strong enough to produce any lightning. You can see some very rainy conditions in Gold Beach. Further inland, you can see some of these showers on our Storm Tracker 12 radar, but none of these producing any lightning. There is still that potential that we could see a thunderstorm into this evening, but that opportunity is lessening and getting lower as we head towards sunset and beyond. There have been storms, though, well up to the north, producing quite a bit of lightning in northwest parts of Oregon into Washington State, where there is a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 p.m. tonight. I'll still keep just a slight chance of a thunderstorm in our region as we head into this evening. There will be some shower activity, especially closer to the coast. It's going to stay windy, though, on into tomorrow. Strong southerly winds expected. We have a slew of high wind warnings and wind advisories in place. You'll notice some cooler conditions for tomorrow. Take a look at the high wind warnings and wind advisories that we have in effect in southern Oregon and northern California. I'll have a closer look at these alerts and what kind of winds we're going to be talking about for tomorrow on your Thursday. Also tracking much more widespread wet weather as we go through the rest of this week, and even cooler temperatures to wrap up the work week as well. A closer look at that extended forecast coming up.
Thank you, Matt. And with increasing fire activity in North Carolina, Oregon Department of Forestry is sending 11 additional firefighters to support suppression efforts. 5 of the 11 firefighters being deployed in this round are from the Southwest Oregon District. This brings the total number of Oregon firefighters in North Carolina to 37, in addition to 2 agency representatives. Wildfire season is coming up fast, and the city of Ashland is working hard to educate the community on how to be fire-wise. With the increased wildfire risk, it's important to understand how to protect our homes and neighborhoods from the growing threat.
When the Alameda fire swept through the valley, we saw the power of devastating fire in our communities.
The Ashland Fire Department tested mulch flammability and found that large bark and wood mulches create high flames, spread quickly, and send embers into the air. Fine-grained mulches burn a fire risk if placed too close to buildings. The safest option is mulch with mostly soil and no wood. AFD recommends keeping mulch at least 10 feet from buildings. The city of Ashland is offering multiple Firewise events to keep the community informed. You can find that on our website. And as our region prepares for fire season, the 2025 Spring Open Burn window is beginning this Saturday for Klamath County. For those within the air quality zone, you'll have until Sunday, April 13th to burn residential yard waste. Klamath County Fire District 1 is reminding residents of requirements for public safety. Winds must be 10 miles per hour or less. Burns must be during daylight hours, and an adult must monitor the open burn at all times. More burn requirements can also be found on our website. And right now, Medford residents can cut down their fire fuels. Medford Fire and the Parks, Recreation, and Facilities departments are hosting free wood debris chipper days to help residents prepare for fire season. If you missed your chance in participating today, you have another chance between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. tomorrow. More details can be found on our website. Siskiyou County search and rescue teams have been responding to calls for motorists stranded in the snow this past week. What may seem like a minor inconvenience can quickly become life-threatening in heavy snow. The Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office recommends checking road conditions before you head out. Use All Trails, Outbound Collective, or local Facebook groups for updates. Always bring warm layers, food, water, a shovel, chains, and a phone charger. Most importantly, don't push your vehicle or yourself beyond your limits. And the Medford School District is facing significant change from leadership shifts to the concern about potential state funding cuts. NewsWatch 12's Samantha Cadera sat down with interim superintendent to discuss her goals for the district and how she plans to navigate these challenges. Sam, can you tell us more about that conversation that you had with Superintendent Grazioli?
Yeah, Haley, over the past few months, I've been closely following the changes in the Medford School District, including the resignation of former Superintendent Dr. Brett Champion. And today I sat down with Interim Superintendent Jeannie Grazioli to hear about her priorities and how she plans to lead the district forward. Grazioli, appointed on March 6, says one of her main goals is to ensure that the district is prepared for potential changes, especially with the state considering changes to the Department of Education. With funding concerns on the horizon, Grazioli emphasized the need to stay flexible and be ready for anything.
It really does depend on what the state is doing, and so we're paying attention to everything that the state is giving us. All these updates, every district is in the same boat. Until we know all of the implications or details, I think it's just a good idea to have backup plans and for things that may lose funding potentially, but right now it's a little soon to know.
And as the district prepares for these potential changes, Grazioli is focused on keeping the community involved. There will be plenty of opportunities for public input as the district works on its new strategic plan moving forward. We'll continue to track this, but for now, I'm Samantha Cadera reporting live in studio.
Sam, thank you. And Gold Beach Junior Senior High School is announcing the second phase of their facilities bond work. The school says both locker rooms are being remodeled and groundwork is installing a fire lane to be set to begin soon. They say that there are numerous other projects that will take place this summer, including installing a new HVAC system. Cobblestone Village, a shopping center left empty for years, is undergoing construction to serve a higher purpose as a campus for addiction recovery. Rocky Walker has that story.
You may recognize Cobblestone Village as a shopping center, but with On Track in just a year or so, this location will be home to many people getting the treatment they need. The On Track Executive Director, Summer Wolcott, walks me through Cobblestone Village, a former shopping center set to become a $25 million, 2.5-acre campus for addiction treatment.
This campus provides an opportunity to provide a full continuum for families where we can really help people who are working towards recovery from substance use and mental health challenges to be able to stay together as a family and heal together.
The campus will have outpatient care, housing, a medical care clinic, child care, and 44 beds with parents and their children, while the parents recover from addiction. That's a 30% increase to the beds they currently provide.
These things are all connected, and for people to really truly recover and be healthy, we want to help them in all of those different areas instead of really separating those things out.
It's expected to cost around $25 million, but they say it's an investment.
It's money up front that saves millions of dollars every year over time. Every one of the children that we treat, that we keep out of the foster care system and out of the prison system later, is saving the taxpayers massive amounts of money.
On Track bought the property in spring of 2022. Work is being done to make the campus come to life, but what will that timeline be?
Right now, our goal really is to be open by the end of 2026. We will probably open in phases.
In Medford, I'm Rocky Walker reporting.
And changes are coming to the Social Security Administration at the beginning of next week. These new changes under the Trump administration are going to impact people in rural areas the most. Checks and benefits through Social Security will not be impacted, but starting Monday, you cannot verify your identity over the phone. That means you can't apply for cash benefits or change direct deposit information by calling the SSA. If you want to apply for Social Security or change how you get your check, you'll now have to create an account online or go to an office in person. To see a list of the closest locations for a Social Security office, head to kdrb.com. And the Oregon Senate has passed Senate Bill 777, which is an update to the Oregon Wolf Depredation Compensation Program. The bill would provide compensation for ranchers who lose livestock or working dogs to confirmed wolf kills. It would also increase funding for non-lethal deterrence. The bill is now headed to the House, where, if it is passed, will remove current compensation for missing livestock and will instead add a multiplier system. The bill is now moving to the House of Representatives for consideration. On to some sports news tonight. It would not be spring without some action on the diamond. SOU and OIT going at it for the first time this season. NewsWatch 12 Sports' Luke Doughton is bringing us what these games mean from the coaches' perspectives.
The biggest doubleheader in NAIA softball this season is going down today. Number 1, SOU welcoming number 2, Oregon Tech to University Field. It's the top 2 schools' first matchup of the year and also a potential World Series matchup. Yesterday, SOU's head coach Jessica Pistol said this matchup is a great way to learn about your team because both schools are consistently elite every year. OIT's head coach Greg Stewart feels the same way.
The respect is mutual, and we're excited as a program to be able to play such meaningful games that are just within our conference.
I'll have a breakdown live from the field at 6:45 and highlights at 11 tonight. In Ashland, I'm Luke Doughton.
And looking ahead to April, the Grants Pass Police Department is hosting a drug take-back event on the 26th at 10 a.m. Bring unneeded prescriptions to the police department's parking lot for a safe disposal. We'll have more details on this event as it approaches.